I want to. Look. I-35 with the top down, quick to tell a hater they should get like me. Seem like everybody wanna be the boss, but it costs and these lames ain't shit like me. Drop a couple bands on the crypto fans, know my shit go. I ain't gotta tell them what it is. Tell them I'm a grown ass man, so you'll never fool me with the cap you be selling to the kids. Shorty, we the lords of the land, we wavy. Bad little mama tryna have a nigga baby. In a coupe seat color like gravy. Children of the sun, why these niggas so shady? Boss talk with the wolf pack, I ain't never look back. Got a couple bands and I flip that. I be chillin' with my shorty, got the crib on karate. Keep up, little baby, that's a kickback. Can't flex on a nigga living hate free, but he say real, but I know that nigga can't be. Pay a nigga up for the late fee. Hit her from the side till I get home safely. Got 3 chains on me, neck strong, and a bitch checks long, and a bitch I'm up now. And I make little baby feel good in the hood around you. Shorty can't put a cup down. Glide through your hood like soap on a runway. No sleep, check a bag on a Sunday. Get it in the moment, I don't gotta say one day. Be cool.
I'm Jim Cornette, the intellectual threat. Top rope dropping a clothesline right between your chest and your neck. Give you a pile driver, stand and spit on you. No respect. Body slams on multiple surfaces. They say I'm the best and the worst at this. Dominance wasn't working when I was feeling worthlessness. I'm passionate about what my purpose is. The pinnacle of human achievement has nothing to do with your purchases. I'm drop kicking you back to reality. This ring fucking hurts. It's a different brutality. Take a 310 to Yuma and fuck Will or Yuta. I'm the acrobatic blade runner who can switch blades in 6 ways and perform a perfect suplex. And that's it. The match is over. Check on my opponent as I turn to the crowd. Now throw the X up and listen to the boos get so loud. Now throw your guns up and be proud.
Yo, what's up, everybody out there in Triggered Land? It's your boy, Brian. That's Adrian. We are Triggered Wrestling. What a fucking pay-per-view. My camera's all fucked up.
Banger. I can't talk in this mask, but it was a banger of a show, bro.
It was a banger of a show. Man, it was all right for AAA. Mad respect for Javon Evans. Michael Graham. I just want to say, I was very impressed. Obviously, I watched AAA, so I know what to expect. But, I don't know where to start. Where do I start? Chad Gable, give that man a raise.
Give him all he wants, bro.
Yeah, give him all he wants, man. Give him a world title reign. Give him something. But he had a fantastic match with Hijo del Vikingo. And Jesus Christ, what? First of all, Hijo del Iguana, what the fuck? Mr. Iguana showed out and he stole the show with Yeska. Lince Dorado, he's got that cat gimmick down to a T. He did a fucking Spanish fly on Yeska.
On Yeska?
And I saw that video going everywhere on the Twitters and the TikToks and everything. Javon Evans just making every move he does look just easy. Like when you see fucking Hijo del Vikingo doing his flips, it's like, okay, he could do a 630. But Javon Evans just floats, man. Something about him just nasty.
I can't in this mask.
Psycho Clown.
It's not Psycho Clown, guys. It's your beloved.
It's Adrian. But yeah, Psycho Clown showing out. To me, Psycho Clown showed out in that event, in that match. But
Psycho,
yeah,
they Def Rebel my man Psycho Clown, bro.
They did. That song was ass.
They Def Rebel Psycho Clown. I was waiting for the drop. I was waiting for the.
There's no drop.
I know. I'm like, and then when he comes out in AAA, he starts his chant Psycho, Psycho. You see everybody in the ringside. Everybody's doing the Psycho, Loco, Psycho Kids. Everybody's going wild. They Def Rebel.
The song never hit.
They Def Rebel Psycho Clown. I think that was just one negative of the show, and that's it. Show overall, I mean. Whether you like to point out a few botches here and there, like somebody said in the comments, Pagano, it's I would say now it's kind of like I would say like this is WWE's Forbidden Door. It hasn't been done in a while, so it's a first time I would say ever again. Yeah, I would say just give it a pass. You know, a lot of sickos gave Forbidden Door a pass. There was no storylines. Give it a pass. This partnership is just beginning, or this acquisition is just beginning. So I'm hoping this is not the last because they put on a good show.
Definitely not. It was such a good show. I was entertained from the get-go. I do think the sound levels were kind of off, Adrian. I don't care what you say. That's LA. People were going crazy. We just couldn't hear it that well, okay? That's what I'm gonna say.
I mean, I heard the crowd quiet, but that's just me. I know what I saw. I know what I heard at max volume in my TV. But hey, it could be sound issues. It could be not. But hey, either way, I'm glad people had fun.
Yeah, I had fun, man. Javon Evans making everything look good. Let's talk about the first match. Idol Star, what do they call it? El Jinete del Aire?
Yeah.
I almost dropped my camera. He showed out. He's obviously one of the older guys there, but Octagon Jr., he showed out. They are setting up the match with him. I didn't see that coming, man. Octagon Jr. versus Dominic Mysterio at Money in the Bank?
No, I did not see that coming.
Hey, I don't know if you guys watch Lucha Libre like that, but what did you guys think? Because to me, it was amazing. Mr. Iguana, I know him. I know what he does with Yeska, but just seeing it play out in WWE, that guy, put him on the main roster. Have him replace R-Truth right now.
Wow.
Immediately. I need to see him on my TV screen Monday. I need to see him on NXT. I need to see him on Friday Night SmackDown. And then send his ass to help out in TNA on Thursdays. I need to see him all over my TV.
Damn. Iguana? Mr. Iguana and Yeska?
Hey, go put out Miss Yeska for sale already online. Put that stuff fee out there. I will buy like 3 of them.
3 of them? Oh, shit. They already got Mr. Iguana shirts on Shop WWE.
Yeah, I saw AI bullshit, bro. I don't like it.
Oh, man.
But I'll probably buy it. You know why? Because I'm a Mr. Iguana fan. And hopefully the money goes directly to him. Unlike that Lucha Underground contract that they never saw the money.
They never follow the money, yeah. Oh man, no, but yeah, Mr. Iguana stole the show, and it's weird because obviously we know AAA, we know Mr. Iguana. It was one of those gimmicks that it can go 50-50 here in the States. Go on social media, fans are already going 50-50. Either you love it or you hate it. It's a new character. It's something different. But at the end of the day, it's fucking wrestling. There is goofy gimmicks. There is serious gimmicks. There's times where you have to take the product seriously. Then there's times where you have to make fun of the product. Mm-hmm. Wrestling is all around. I don't know why a certain fan base thinks wrestling is one thing and one thing only. I'm just glad this Lucha Libre style is finally being loved by many, many, many WWE fans. Because 3 years ago, they weren't feeling the same way, but I'm glad they changed their minds now.
This guy. I was gonna talk shit about Adrian hating Mexican wrestlers, but he's wearing a Barrio Toys hat, so Adrian can't
What you mean, today. Bro?
My hat is in hiding right now.
I see. I knew it. I hit him with the let me wear his merch, bro.
Yeah, that's why we went to the retirement party yesterday. I showed up with my Barrio Toys hat. I wasn't trying to get roasted.
Me neither. Bro. Me neither. I wasn't trying to get roasted.
But what a banger event, man! I had such a good time. They need if WWE wants to make money, they got to sell Yeska out there, and her family members.
They got to sell Lucha Libre, man. I mean, it may be a while, but I mean, most of these luchadors sell their own masks. I mean, just with the WWE production, I mean, look what they come up with. I mean, this beautiful Psycho Clown originally signed and everything. Mm-hmm. I mean, I wouldn't mind a WWE Psycho Clown. I'm still waiting on that WWE Penta mask.
Some people got theirs, but some people haven't gotten theirs yet.
Yeah, so I'm waiting until maybe they're back in restock, or maybe where the shipping's a little faster. But I can wait for a Penta mask.
Yeah, Alex, he's trying. First of all, Adrian was only a AAA fan when they were teaming up with
Get the fuck out of here,
AEW. Bro. I'm being real. As soon as they kicked rocks, Adrian's like, "Oh, it's CMLL is better anyways." You see Hechicero, man. Hechicero's the GOAT. But nah. I've always liked AAA and their goofy ass gimmicks.
But how come you don't like it in AEW?
Who's goofy?
Everybody, according to you.
No, who portrays to be goofy
Brian,
like
Brian, stop trying to flip flop,
like
bro.
Mr. Iguana?
Brian, stop trying to flip flop, bro. Come on.
Let,
We had this conversation before we get a screen. Come on, bro. Don't flip the script.
you guys want my real? Let me guess, Brian. No, I'm so happy that WWE and Chad Gable exists to teach Hijo del Vikingo how to have a actual wrestling match.
He's triggered already. Hey, Brian,
I'm not triggered. I'm being real. I'm so glad this is the best match Hijo del Vikingo has ever had in his life.
Brian, I'm glad this luchador is finally being acknowledged by you, Brian.
I acknowledged him over there. I said he did all of his spot. Compare this match with his Kenny Omega match.
You called him luchador. You called him luchador. You called Vikingo. You called Vikingo luchador, and I'm just glad. I'm glad you're loving Lucha Libre right now, Brian. I'm just fucking glad, bro. I'm loving it. I'm getting. This is why I laugh at the fan base when they talk, because it's hated obviously in AEW. It's out for some reason always hated in AEW, but it gets praised in WWE. But hey, I'm just glad the Lucha Libre,
because he's not just spamming moves, Adrian. He's not spamming moves like he did. He had a match. He actually sold for the first time in his career.
What does that have to do with you calling him a luchador and you calling him the greatest luchador now?
I never called him the greatest luchador. Who said I called him the greatest luchador? I said I'm glad that he is.
You didn't call him luchador? You didn't call him a luchador?
I didn't call him the greatest luchador of all time.
But you didn't call him a luchador?
I don't remember.
Why are you glazing, Brian? Come on, bro. We have people on standby that can bring receipts, bro.
Did I ever say that he is the greatest luchador of all time?
Temo on the
Temo, did I ever call Hijo
Jeremy?
No, I never called him a luchador.
East Coast Design, bro. Noel from Taqueria Guadalajara. I have receipts. I'm just glad this. You know, when AAA was coming up with AEW, I love AAA. There was a lot of fans saying luchador this, luchador that. I'm glad these wrestlers are finally being acknowledged. As a fan of Lucha Libre since birth.
Hey, they never had La Parka though.
There's a happy day. That's true. They forgot La Parka.
Who besides Hijo del Vikingo, who else made the jump from AAA to the other side?
What do you mean?
From AAA, who made the jump to AEW?
Vikingo? I was Aerostar. Flamita when he was there. Who else?
The only other match I remember was Aerostar, some other guy, and Dios del Inframundo.
Yeah, that was Gravity.
It was Gravity. Gravity's not a AAA guy.
No, he wasn't. But he was there. Yeah. He was there. Yeah.
Okay. So the 3 wrestlers from AAA. You don't remember anybody else from AAA? Go ahead and over to.
No, exactly. I don't remember at the top of my head. No, but I do remember you calling them luchadors.
I'm calling them luchadors.
Yes, you do, bro.
I know
you do.
What the fuck? I was saying him like, oh,
Brian. You really seriously gonna say you've never called anybody luchador that wore a mask?
AAA because I watched AAA.
Get the fuck out of here, Brian. You seriously, bro? Temo has receipts, bro.
Then stop
Brian,
begging for help.
Stop defending. I'm not help, bro. You're the one that's crying right now. Just admit it. It's WWE and you like it now.
No, I've always liked it. I've always been a fan of Aerostar and Drago.
Nobody believes you right now.
Who else?
Nobody believes you.
Who else from AAA showed up in AEW, Adrian?
Nobody, bro. At the top of my head, I don't remember.
Okay.
What does that have to do with you hating AAA before and loving it now?
No, you're saying that I call them luchadors, but you can't even name the.
You did, because you called them luchadors. I'm not gonna name every. Oh, Brian called so luchador. Brian, come on.
I called his finca luchador.
What is you calling AAA talent luchador in AEW and you calling them now, bro? Just say you hated it, bro.
I never.
I'm glad that you love
the show.
I'm glad that you love Lucha Libre right now, bro. Nah, I'm just glad you love Lucha Libre, bro. Stop defending
this guy. Anyways, moving on. Nah, Adrian, you're off topic.
Right.
Let's talk about the show.
Me? I'm not the one that said I hated AAA.
I didn't say I hated AAA either.
Yes, you did, bro.
See, this is what I'm saying. Like, you can't just sit there and say yes, you did, and then provide no receipts.
Bro, this was like over 2-3 years ago when they were partners. You think I'm gonna have 2-3 years of messages saved on my phone?
Get
do. The fuck out of here, bro.
I have them saved.
I don't know who you're trying to catch slipping, but it ain't gonna be me, bro. Brian, stop the cab, bro. Come on.
Anyways, let's talk. All right. So, what did you think about Yeska in this first match, Adrian?
I thought it was good. I thought it did what it could give us. Like I said, it's a 50-50 gimmick. I know Mr. Iwana, so I knew what I was expecting. It was good. I loved it. Would I like to see more of Iguana? Absolutely. Maybe like on a weekly, like TNA. No, not TNA. NXT. Yeah, it could be there.
I don't know. I think it was a good match.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You talking during AEW during an AAA collab, bro?
Who else besides those wrestlers showed up?
I don't know, bro. You tell me, bro. You call them luchadors.
First of all, those two wrestlers that I mentioned, I know who they are. So let me
Wait,
see.
what
Let me go down the list. Did Nino Hamburguesa show up? Did Chick Tormenta show up?
What does this have to do with anything, bro?
Because I'm saying you don't know. You're saying I call them who?
You hated.
I don't watch. I admit I did not watch CMLL, Adrian.
No, but we're not talking when AAA was with AEW. You called them luchadors.
Who did I call a luchador? You're saying I call them Adrian.
Brian, you did not. Brian, you did not give AAA the time of day. Brian, you did not.
I watched
AAA the time of day.
Let me tell you this.
You didn't talk shit about AAA when they were with AEW?
No.
Get the fuck. That's all I want to know, bro. Did you? Yes or no?
I didn't.
Okay. All right. Let's move on because I know you did. Let's move on, bro. Let's move on, bro.
Jesus Christ.
This is why I'm triggered, bro. This is why I got to write down shit he always says, bro. Because you forget. This is why I laugh at the fan base, bro.
Hey, he's trying to pull up receipts, apparently. I've never said I love it. I've always loved AAA. I'm a Latin lover fan, bro. He says he can't. Yeah, he says he can't even say who I called a luchador, and I'm saying the names I did. Esfinge, Hechicero, fucking Tralístico, all them fucking luchadors, bro.
Am I gonna remember what you said 2 years ago before the pod?
Oh, but you're
well, because I started writing it after the pod.
This guy.
That's because I know you flip flop all the time, Brian. Come on.
Either way. Let's talk about the next match. Lola Vice, Stephanie Vaquer versus Chick Tormenta and Dalis. Dalis, I'm not too familiar with her work because most of the time she was in CMLL and just recently made the jump to AAA like a couple of years ago. She's a hard hitter, and so is Chick Tormenta, man. They hit hard.
Yeah. They do. They're heavy hitters. La Madrina. Mm-hmm. Good. I'm glad that Conan was explaining what was happening, the history between Vaquer and them. But yeah, it's a good match. Introduced two great luchadoras. Personally, I would have liked Las Tóxicas, but hopefully in the near future we could get them on WWE TV.
Yeah, they wanted to show the hard hitting fights. And honestly, this is probably the way to go if you're trying to introduce like the Lucha Libre girls into it. Probably going with the more experienced ones first. But also Lola Vice, she has grown so much as a wrestler. She at first was like kind of like not soft, but you could tell she was pretty green. But hey, she shined today. Booker T's punched in the air that he wasn't. Yeah. Sadly, he was not there for the double devil's kiss. Double
And even Conan was like, Conan told Corey Graves, "Why'd you stop?" Usually Booker T goes,
he goes, oh yeah. He goes, yeah, man. Honestly, that match was good. Stephanie Vaquer wins. She's got another match later tonight. Good introduction to the women's division, honestly.
Yeah.
Solid. Michael Graham agrees. Lola Vice is definitely improved, yeah.
Fucking Huggy Bears.
I saw people online were like, I had to take a quick break after that match, and I was like, yeah, you gotta take it heavy on the quick.
I saw a lot of bathroom breaks over there.
They had to get ready for the next match, bro.
A lot of bathroom breaks. Oh, whoa, what happened? Oh, Randy's in the house. What happened? You cool?
We only fans like testosterone. Hold on, you know what I was looking at? Because I was posting pictures of Psycho Clown. Do you know his name on Instagram is Psicopata del Ring, and then it puts OF at the end? I was like, this is like OnlyFans.
On IG. I haven't seen his IG.
Yeah.
Psycho Clown?
Psycho Clown. Let's see. As people that watch AAA, would you guys say the matches were close to their normal style? The main event definitely was not, because Hijo del Vikingo doesn't know how to wrestle.
Actually,
He knows how to flippy shit.
That was a little similar to an Alberto Del Rio's match he had recently. Alberto Del Rio doesn't really do the flippy stuff, so he kind of had to tone it down a little bit. So it was a practice round for him. But either way, I'm still glad that Vikingo got his moves in. Having said that, the style, and I know Brian's going to agree with me, it's similar in a way, but the refs totally made it up for it, because the AAA refs suck and they ruin matches. So just adding WWE refs to all these matches gave it a plus. It was still similar AAA style, but with a little bit WWE tweaked in it, you know.
For sure. Like the Pagano. See, that's the thing about Pagano. People say he botches, which he does, but he's not. He does. I'm glazing. He botches a lot, but his style is like a hardcore style. To me, when they showed that he was going to be in this show, it didn't make sense to me, because he's not a luchador. He's like a fucking deathmatch hardcore guy.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird to see him be put in this match with Legado del Fantasma, and you could see a lot of the spots he do remind me like Mick Foley, like the suicide dive and no one's there kind of thing. That's like what I would remember like Mick Foley doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like Pagano's that heavy guy that's still trying to do some fast moves.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's not it. But yeah, he's more of a hardcore Sabu type style guy. Hopefully he gets that. It gets that type of style in WWE. If not, then AAA then.
He said, "I miss the AAA refs aesthetics. Aesthetics. I think he's trying to write.
Yeah, but no. Did you notice the difference in the matches just without the refs?
Oh yeah, there's a point like in the Mr. Iguana Aerostar match where the ref, I think he caught Yeska, and he was just like, "Ooh." So you know, shit like that they would never do in AAA. They're not real refs. They're characters.
Yeah.
Yeah. AW fans play for both teams. Which teams are we talking about, bro?
Yeah, bro.
It's June.
I'm like, well, hold on, bro. Before I say yes, what do you mean?
But Psycho Clown showed out. To me, people always say that Dr. Wagner Jr., El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr. is the future of AAA technically. But to me, Psycho Clown's Mexican John Cena, bro.
Psycho Clown, yeah. He's, maybe I would put him that far, but yes, he is loved by kids. I mean, you look at his mask, obviously you guys are gonna think he's a heel, but no, man, that man is loved over there in Mexico. Everywhere he goes, kids want to be around him. They want to take their pictures. He's a merch seller. Yeah, you're right. Pretty much like John Cena.
Yeah. He always has a bunch of masks, just like John Cena has like the Fruity Pebbles. Yeah.
Oh, yep. You got yours, right?
Yeah, it's not here, but it's in the other room. What is my mask? Is like the Kiss mask, I think it is, and yours is the Thing.
The Thing.
Yeah. Ref wanted to disqualify Chad for trying to use the table. Exactly.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
there's one thing that Corey Graves also said that kind of helped ease the situation.
Mm-hmm.
When they're doing the trios matches, they're like, "Oh, just so you know, this is Lucha Libre rules, so it is different than traditional wrestling rules," which is a good way of. There's a lot of shit that we usually don't do, so we got to kind of explain it to you guys. And I did love the vignettes between the matches that explained wrestling.
Yeah, that was good.
That was dope. Something I wish they would have done for Forbidden Door. But instead, we just got back to back matches.
Honestly, the only reason why I do like them is because they weren't commercials. That's the only thing. I mean, I don't need to see a fucking Slim Jim ad for the 50th time in the day. I don't need to see a fucking C4 ad 30 times in the day.
I expected a
Give
Slim
us-
Jim ad on the table, and we didn't get it.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, I'm just glad that we got this information. I mean, WWE is acquiring AAA, and they want to make AAA something. Yeah, give us
Mhm.
all the information that you want. But yeah,
I thought that was very tasteful the way they explained Lucha Libre, the way they explained Worlds Collide, about this one technically being not the second or third, but like because they've done a couple like of these Worlds Collide
Yeah.
with other companies, but I thought it was dope. Huggy Bear Graves caught Cohen off guard with his knowledge was because his brother is Sam Adonis. That's why, who wrestles in AAA.
yeah, we need that tag team back.
Ain't happening.
And Sam Adonis is actually asking for it in Twitter.
Asking for what? What do you mean he's asking for it?
Asking for his brother. He's asking Triple H to lend him his brother. He's
Yeah,
like, hey,
honestly,
Triple H,
I'm
can-
honestly surprised he wasn't on the show.
Adonis?
Yeah,
Or at least maybe like at ringside or something would have been cool.
yeah. Brian, you talk about time with AEW with the explanation. That means the matches they should be cut shorter. There's no reason I need to see FTR versus Nigel McGuinness versus Daniel Garcia. That match was like 23 minutes. There is no reason that match should have been that long. Or what was the other match? The Adam Cole trios match versus the other guys. There's no reason that match should have been as long as it was. So yeah, please let's cut that shit shorter. Or where's the other match? There was another match that didn't even deserve to be on the card, but it was.
Those packages are really long. Yeah, they really are long.
They weren't too long.
They were long.
Huh?
Why?
I enjoyed the wrestling knowledge. I didn't really know about Worlds Collide.
I'm just loving the sudden love for Triple A's getting all of a sudden.
Always, bro. I've always loved. Man.
I'm just loving it, bro. I'm loving that you're glazing it.
So where do you think AAA goes from here? They're setting up for Triple Mania in 2 weeks.
I believe so. Regia? No. Yeah, Regia, right?
Regia, yep. That's the next move. And hopefully we get to see a little bit more of them, like on Raw or SmackDown.
Let me ask you this, Brian. How many WWE fans are gonna watch Triple Mania?
I don't know. Maybe some people got turned on to wanting to buy it. We won't know right now.
Because as you posted, there's been like over 600 people watching the pay-per-view or PLE or free show on YouTube.
Yep.
Do you have a number on how many people could watch AAA? Maybe around the same.
Let's go around 6. Let's go 10%, maybe like 60,000.
60,000.
Yeah. Is that a lot?
From 600K to 60,000?
You act like that's like a small number for pay-per-views.
No,
AEW gets like 75,000.
Why are we talking about AEW, bro?
I'm just saying, for example,
why are
like
we talking about AEW?
75.
Talking about AAA. I would assume no, because I think AEW gets in the 300, like 120K buys. I think that's why I'm asking you. 60K is a little low, in my opinion.
I mean, we'll see. I don't know. You asked me to guess. That's just my guess, bro. I'm not an expert.
Oh, I would. If you were to ask me that same question, I would have probably said maybe 300K, maybe. And they do have the WWE, because they do have the WWE fan base, and like you said, you are liking the explanation. And I'm hoping the WWE fan base that's what's AAA a little bit more, because we need more wrestling, not just in the States, but over there in Mexico as well.
Guess how many people bought the first All In? The first ever All In.
Like 10K, I think.
45K.
45K. Yeah, see, exactly. They have the WWE machine. WWE is hot. You're not putting AAA in the 300K.
Still AAA, bro.
And the 6. Oh, damn, that sucks, bro. I would have thought WWE fans would support that show.
Seems like there is at least 600, close to 700,000 people watching it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see,
AEW's for the Trailer Park Boys. Hey, also, Dave Meltzer says AEW fans are just more richer. That's why they have more money to spend. According to him, they're smarter too.
Yeah, according to him. Do you believe that, Brian?
No, I don't. Hey? I've seen that video going around that AEW what is the robber, the burglar with the AEW jacket.
Oh, Amazon package.
That's stealing Amazon packages.
Damn.
The sicko. He's like, hey, who's the sicko? It's got to be someone that sees our posts. There's only 600,000 of them.
WWE has 1 million fans. What did he say? Nah, that shit. What did Alex say? Hold on, bro.
AW for Trailer Park Boys. Too many
Watch.
waiting spots. I don't think there's too many. There was a couple, but there wasn't too many of them.
A couple, Brian. It ain't talking shit if it's true.
I'm
Just
not saying
remember
they're
that.
not shit. There wasn't a lot of them, but there was that botch that Lince Dorado did not catch Octagon Jr.
Nah,
He didn't catch him.
he didn't get up. He was still on the floor.
He was still on the floor. He does the dive. He doesn't catch him, and then you could see like he's trying to hug him, and then Octagon Jr. just fucking shoves him to the ground. I was like, damn. But yeah, there's that. The Fatal 4-Way, man. Ethan Page leaves as North American champion. Javon Evans, though, man.
Yep. Javon Evans.
Me pelan toda la verga, Dave Meltzer.
Oh,
That's the funny. Oh man,
that's why I like using Meltzer, bro. It gets people going. It gets people going, and it's funny because no matter whatever fan base you like to support, or whether you like Meltzer or not, there's always people that like to pick and choose what they believe from Meltzer, and I think that's really funny.
so the thing about Dave Meltzer is that sometimes he's a reporter, and then sometimes he's
just a fangirl.
A fangirl. Yes. So sometimes it's hard to. Are you reporting on this, or are you giving your opinion? And most of the time, it's his opinion. But when he's actually doing his reporting job, it's like, okay, then this part's true. You got to like pick and choose because you don't know what it is sometimes. That's why it comes off as like, what do you believe? It's just sometimes it's hard with him. Like, are you reporting? Like when he talks about the Netflix numbers and AEW's numbers, it doesn't make sense at all. Not one bit. He's just like, oh,
But does it get you going though?
I just think it's funny. It doesn't get me going. It used to get me going.
It
But
used to get you going?
he does it because it's engagement farming.
Oh, obviously. But does it get you going though? Because obviously, for me, I think those numbers are fake. So I'm not going to give Dave Meltzer the time of day. Does it get you going, Brian? Because it doesn't get me going.
It used to, not anymore.
Why, bro? If you know it's fake, why does it get you going, bro?
Because it's just so funny. Because I don't know. Because the thing is, I don't know if he does he really believe the shit he says. That's the stuff. Like, does he really believe it, or is he just trolling everybody?
It could be both, bro. It could be both.
Like, what did he say? He said, "Oh, the numbers for Raw Netflix are way low. They're getting less than USA numbers now."
Yeah, the lowest
because they're on Netflix. And then he goes, "Oh yeah, AEW, they got 600,000 viewers just on TNT, but Max they easily over 1 million, 1.2." I'm like, what the fuck?
And then he says AEW was against this, against Judge Judy, against Dora, against. Didn't he actually get beat by Dora once? He got beat
by not Dora. It was
It was like a kid's show.
They got beat by Vanderpump Rules a whole bunch of times, but then they got beat by like a rerun of some movie. I forgot what it was.
It wasn't Dora. Oh damn! Yeah, no, I don't know, bro. Meltzer's like one of those, just like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna believe him. But it's funny when people do though.
But what was your guys' favorite match from this event? That's what I want to know. What's your favorite match from this event? Adrian, what was yours?
Oh, obviously the flippy shit, bro. Come on.
So which one?
The second one, co-main event. The
Fatal
4-Way. Yeah, the Fatal 4-Way. Yeah, it's good. Flippy shit all over the place. You know me. That's my type of matches, bro. This is the type of matches sickos live for. Love it. Not saying the other matches were not great, but this one just stood out a little bit more to me. Okay. And he had the highlight reel, Javon Evans. He stood out a lot more. I was thinking probably Phoenix was gonna stand out, but no, WWE did good by highlighting Javon Evans throughout the match.
Michael Graham says Stephanie Vaquer tag match. Alex Osorio says the trios. There's 2 trios. So was it the first one or the second one? You gotta choose one, brother. Because I still gotta choose my Mountain Dew Baja Blast of the night. But for my moment spot, that the king of the spots that we saw today, I gotta give it to Mr. Iguana and Yeska and Lince Dorado technically, because he's the one that grabbed Yeska and started doing the moves on her and stomping her out.
You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of that Yeska reminds me of that mannequin that's always around the indie shows having matches with people.
Yoshiko?
Yeah.
Yoshiko? Yeah.
Yeah. It just reminded me of that.
Justice for La Yeska.
Yep.
Facts. Trios tag. There is 2 trios tags, bro. You gotta choose one.
He said there's luchadors on all sides, bro.
There's luchadors on all sides. I mean, I was shocked that LDF won, but it makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah. Didn't I tell you this, Brian, when we found out AAA was gonna be with AAA with WWE? I told you that it was gonna be the dumping ground for all the jobber luchadors. The jobber luchadors, it looks like they're gonna go to AAA, bro.
Hey, as long as they're getting used, that's all that matters.
Ooh,
Martin says that Lola Vice and Vaquer match.
Mm.
Honestly, that Devil's Kiss is something I never thought I would. You know, like it wasn't in my head that we'd ever see that happen, but we saw it happen today, people. It's like not never knowing what In-N-Out tasted like. That's what this was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Iguana, Aerostar, and Octagon. Yeah.
Oh,
The trios match with Fantasma was great. Humberto should have been a champion a long time ago. Yeah, honestly, I thought he was during the COVID time, his COVID era, where it was who was feuding?
I don't know, bro.
It was Andrade and Humberto, Seth Rollins, and Buddy Murphy.
Really?
Do you remember those days?
Yeah, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I don't know if he should have been champion. Obviously, when I speak, I get attacked, so I'm just gonna stay quiet on this one. But yeah, I mean, obviously, he should have been champion a long time ago.
He said, "Nah, that Iguana interfered in the match. That calls for DQ." During his entrance, I don't know if you guys caught it. I went back and rewinded it. He picked up La Yeska with his foot, threw her up in the air, and it landed perfectly on his fucking shoulder, like with the mouth facing the camera. This fucking
It's the Velcro
puppet, bro, knows where the camera is, and these marks in AW have no idea.
You know what's funny about that? That he does that in AAA too. It's funny that you're barely mentioning it now.
No, but I've never seen it like land perfectly.
He does it. He does it all the time, bro.
Does he?
It takes a 5-second look. Brian,
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
I'm taking your AAA fan badge away right now.
The only time, okay, I only watched the 3 Triple Manias because and we're living in the United States. He's always in fucking battle royales.
Yeah, he is. He is.
So how am I gonna see that? Yeah,
that's true.
That Iguana knew what was good. Yeah. It just went like flop in the air and just fucking lands perfectly.
Yeah, it's all fun. I don't know if you saw when Lince Dorado was doing the Spanish Fly on Iguana, and then he kicked it. Then Mr. Iguana grabbed it from the tail and started whipping everybody. I'm like, bro, you're doing more damage.
You're doing more damage. That's true. Like Yeska, man, they need to sell that. If they can sell CM Punk's ugly dog, they can sell Yeska.
Chat with Larry, bro.
Yeah, Larry. They have Pharaoh out there too. I think you could buy Pharaoh.
Yeah, they got a Pharaoh.
And does WWE have like a fucking dog merch?
They should. I think they should. Yeah, they do because I think they had collars and stuff at PetSmart, Petco. They should have some type of collab. If they don't, then they better get on that.
Hell yeah, man. Pet iguanas. What's everybody doing? You guys excited for Money in the Bank after this?
What time to start? 3:30? 4?
4. A couple minutes. We're probably gonna take this to 3:30. We got to get ready. Mexican Mr. Sacco? Nah. If anything, it reminds me more of Head.
Yeah.
Because Head was like a 5-time hardcore champion, I want to say.
Head?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't remember. Probably.
Like at least twice, I want to say. I remember the latter won the DDT World Heavyweight Championship one time.
Oh shit! Damn, Devil's Kiss on 5 women tonight.
Well, 7 if you include the ones we saw already.
Mm-hmm.
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 If he said my pothead ass was looking for weed when I heard yes, guy. Is that what it's supposed to be? I don't. Oh, that also reminds me. When they were showing the cameras, I forgot. Like the fan, there's somebody they're showing, and then behind you see somebody with the weed mask, and he goes. Yeah, I don't remember who they were showing, and I was gonna go back and rewind, but my daughter was there, so.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 6 p.m. there is so then 3 p.m. Oh no,
yeah, 3. Yeah, we's in.
So 4.
Yeah, 4 o'clock here in Sackies.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, guys, what's up? What's up, my boy?
Ooh. What does Nate say? Another bucket won her triple threat match. I bet more money on Roxanne winning the briefcase now, unless they're just saying fuck it and completely push Stephanie back up to the moon. I can see it. Okay. I can see it. She's hot. I mean, giving her the briefcase. I mean, she doesn't. I don't think she has to talk much. I know I said that was a big deal, but I mean, seeing Vaquer now and the aura that she brings, ooh, anything can happen in WWE.
This is true, but the thing is, because she's pulling double duty, she didn't do a lot in this match. She really didn't. But on the other side, Chad Gable's pulling double duty, and he did a shit ton in tonight.
He did. You saw that the Poison Rana were literally let it on his dome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, exactly. He did the Shawn Michaels.
Oh, they're doing the Blue Demon. They were showing Blue Demon. If someone can go back and screenshot it for me, I'd appreciate that so much and send it to us. Yeah. Because there was we went to some indie show, or I went to some indie show, and there was a guy wearing like a weed mask, and I posted it and I said, "Name this wrestler." So I want to do the same thing again.
Blue Demon, like announcing him when he was sitting down.
Yeah, behind him was the weed guy.
Oh, okay, then I think I know where.
Yep. Catelo Zig. I want Rhea Ripley to win Money in the Bank. I don't think it's gonna be her. I think they're gonna go with somebody else. I personally think that's what it would be. Raquel could be talking Chilean for out. I'm triggered. And I'm sure we'd all still listen without subtitles. She speaks Spanish. Do you speak American?
They could do they can do those vignettes like they were doing for Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah, they could.
They can also do like backstage interviews, sit downs. There's a way to go. I mean, WWE, there's ways to go around it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's ways. Personally, I think they should have. I mean, I speak Spanish. I didn't really care, but for other people, they should have had a lot more subtitles, I think. But it's kind of hard because it's a live show, though, unless they have the closed captioning on. But I loved it. I loved hearing it in Spanish. Lillian Garcia, great. The way she sang the national anthem.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the other chick's name that sang the Mexican national anthem. That was good. Mm-hmm. And Lillian Garcia did a great job announcing all the wrestlers.
Yeah, she did.
Mm-hmm. She did.
I didn't see Roy. Did you see him?
He wasn't going to be there today.
Oh. What was that post that he did the Cero Miedo? Or the message?
Rey Mysterio did Cero Miedo.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. Why would Dominic why would he do it? I don't know. He could have done it with other people. I don't know why it had to be Octagon Jr. But hey, I'm okay with it. He's like the next up and coming guy, even though he's kind of old now. Not old, but he's like 32, 33.
But that's our age. What you mean old?
He's older to be a up and comer.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Spanish, Filipino, Japanese. You know what I mean?
So somebody said on Twitter that Alexis King is in his 7th rookie season. That's why he's still involved. he's like 30. He's like 33.
He also did start late, but yeah. Yep. I 100% believe Steph. I was gonna say Spanish. What the fuck? I 100% believe Stephanie does some brujeria. The way she looks on the camera, making his putting up some romantic hypnosis. Yeah. You should go back and look at her picture from her first ever WWE tryout. She don't look the same at all.
She's a baby.
No, she don't look the same. The things I like about Penta is amazing. His entrance is awesome. It is. It is. They're treating him like a star. Something that I predicted wrong. I said, you know what? He's gonna get I'm happy to be here push from Triple H, but he's getting pushed. He is indeed. What do you think of Conan's commentary? I've always hated Conan on commentary.
Yeah. Yeah, he couldn't. I think now with Corey Graves by his side, it kind of felt like it just felt a little odd, you know. It just felt like he was trying to keep up. I kind of don't want to name him like a JR because that's usually how JR kind of sounds in his olden age. When he's in commentary, he kind of keeps up really late. Yeah, I mean, it's Conan. I mean, I could tune him out for the flippy shit.
He's a lot better in Spanish than he is in English.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because in Spanish he can get away with a lot more stuff.
That's true. I enjoyed his commentary. I struggle hearing him. I struggle, like, his tone of voice is hard to hear. Like, even when I listen to him on Keeping It 100, like, I'm just like, what the fuck is he saying?
Damn.
He like mumbles. But so do I. So
yeah,
it is what it is.
Is it Blue Panther like in the beginning or
somewhere in the middle?
I didn't see it. And I'm at Blue Panther right here. Oh, the other way. Okay, never mind. I see it.
You found him?
Yeah.
Stephanie looks like everything stopped growing but her ass. Wow. Y'all crazy. Y'all wilding out.
Yep. Yeah, man. It was how would you rank this show, Brian? At the beginning of the show, I said it was gonna be a 10 out of 10. And at the end of the show, I'm still gonna give it a 10 out of 10.
I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
It's like take away all the bad stuff because there was not glazing it, but it's the first time for WWE and AAA. Not hopefully not the last. But yeah, just for the memories, it was the first time ever. That's the only reason I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. But yeah, hopefully it's not the last, and I'm hopefully WWE fans continue to love Lucha Libre the way I do.
Yeah, hopefully they continue to do a little bit more. They need to have Mr. Iguana on TV a lot more. 6 out of 10, Alex. What?
Damn.
Yeah, I'd give it a 10 out of 10.
Let me ask you this.
I give it a 10 out of 10. Yeah.
Nah, never mind.
No, tell me.
It's a WWE PLE, bro. I'd be a mark to bring up AEW right now.
Oh, just bring it up, bro. Fuck it.
Nah, I just fuck with you. This is good. It's good.
WWE need the wins. They didn't need them, but hey, they played out. LDF. They're gonna be showing up in AAA, so it makes sense that they would win. They're not gonna have Stephanie Vaquer lose. It makes sense.
I mean, yeah, give Legado del Fantasma something. Probably they might get the trios titles over there. Hey, if WWE's not gonna use them, hopefully AAA does.
Yeah, hopefully. See, I love Lucha Libre more if you let me throw you around, Adrian.
Remember, like it was like this Wednesday on Collision when Legado with the LFI, they threw Mike Bailey, I believe. They had him like a cartoon character and they threw him outside the ring.
True. See, he said, bring it up for the content, Adrian.
Oh.
Facts. Bring it up, bro.
I was gonna say if this was an AEW cross AAA, what would your opinion, Brian?
Well, first of all, who would be in the first match versus Mr. Iguana, Aerostar, and Joe Octagon Jr.?
I don't know. That's why I didn't think about it through.
If we're talking about fucking the Paragon,
yeah.
All I know is get the fuck out of here.
All I know is I'm glad AAA is finally being loved by the haters. Lucha Libre style, I love it. One of my favorite styles of wrestling. It means so much to me that the haters are now loving it. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. And it only took WWE to do it.
Wow. Hopefully we see more of these people in the near future. Because if we don't see them for a year or something, or if it's just El Legado del Fantasma that goes to AAA, then I'd be disappointed. But for this one-time event, 10 out of 10. I love the way it went. Chad Gable showed out. AAA needs to pay him a lot more money. Yeah, we'll see where the future holds. But we will be back to discuss AEW, god damn it, WWE Money in the Bank right after Money in the Bank. So we're gonna take a quick hiatus here, and then we'll be back to discuss Money in the Bank afterwards. Talk about it for the triggered ratings. Yeah. Hey, we loved it. It would have been Chessman versus Sting if AEW had done it.
Chessman? He's still wrestling, right?
I think so.
Yes.
That's too old, man.
Bro, come on. Negro Casas is still wrestling, bro. Chill.
He shouldn't be wrestling. He's matches suck. So, for all due respect, Roy, if you ever watch this, he's putting on okay matches. He shouldn't be putting on these matches though. He's on the upper age. He ain't what he used to be. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, he's a legend in the game. I think right now he's at the perfect time to like start putting new people over. I don't know if that's what he's doing in AAA. I would like to see more if he is, but yeah, Negro Casas is dope though.
Yeah, that's like if Goldberg comes back, but like a 5 foot, 150-pound Goldberg. It's like Goldberg coming back. Anyways, we'll be back for Money in the Bank. Deuces, y'all. See in a little bit.
Deuces.